Hi, this is Jaya. In this video, we shall see the summary of Crab, a poem by Arun Kolatkar. His full name is Arun Balakrishna Kolatkar and he is an Indian poet. He wrote both in Marathi and English. His first book of English poetry, named Jejuri, it has 31 poems and is about a visit to the religious shrine called Jejuri, which is in Maharashtra. And this book won him the Commonwealth Writers' Prize in 1977. And his Marathi verse collection, Bichukki won him the Sahitya Academy Award in 2005. His collected poems in English, edited by Aravind Krishna Mehrotra, was published after his death in Britain by Bloodaxe Books in 2010. His Marathi poem Kekdi was translated to English in the name Crab. Crab is one of his early poems and it is an experimental poem that brings out the depth of one's perspective nature to light. This is a surrealistic evocation that figures out the truths of alienation and latent fears. Alienation means you are not in a group, you are standing out from that. That is, you are not with others. And he beautifully shows the thought to dig out one's poetic self by sprinkling the words. The poem begins with, "Look, look. Just look at them, the crabs, they are two of them." And he says that they are two crabs and questions us about its looks and describes the way the crab looks. He says the crabs look naturally closer to reality and nothing is artificial about them. And he inscribes the beauty of the way the crabs looks at us from within. Their blinks cannot be witnessed by us, and he announces enthusiastically that these crabs have arrived for us to look at them. He is awestruck by their aura. The crabs are existing at an angle of 160 degrees, one to right side and the other to the left. At this point of the poem, the crabs are glued towards us and already set to make something happen. And for a minute, they find our inner introvert nature so that we are equally care only about their existence. That is, we are worried whether they will be safe. And then there comes the extremely frightening words that they might eat our own eyes, and that can happen any time, which prepares us for a deadly experience that explains enough about the crab's capability. Because when you know that these crabs are going to come towards you and it may eat your eyes, is really frightening. But Arun asks us to chill down and sarcastically convinces us, saying it can happen anytime but not immediately, and therefore there is no necessity to get scared. And here he takes us to the dark world of questions like, what if the crab really eats our eyes, which spontaneously creates a fear of blindness both physically and mentally. And after getting all these fears of the readers, he asks to turn the head towards the opposite side of the crab's direction, which is none other than us. That is, we are only in the opposite direction. And he complicates the fear more badly by inverting the direction from the crabs, the world he created for the readers to enjoy for a period of time, and comments that those crabs came from us, it came from our heads. This aura of the shock created by him stands still and makes us realize the transformation to the other world, the loss of track to our own reality. He scares us a bit when he asks, where else do you think the crabs had come from? And shocks us, the readers, straight into pendulum of a simple yet scary experience to the other world. And in the concluding lines of the poem, it makes sense that the crabs have said to come from one side itself, but indeed it was always there from the very initial point. By this prolific inclusions of inextricable metaphors and metonymies where the outside world disintegrates, he manifests a fear of settling into the unconscious world, where one is in fright that those crabs might eat their eyes. But the end, it's us. It's our own mind that explains the nature of one's whimsical, wayward emotions. Kolakat's poem, The Crab, stands out among the other poems in his collection on account of its extreme symbolism. If you have anything more to add on to what I've said, please write it in the comment box, like the video, share it with your friends, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and support. Thank you.